Imagine you haven't spoken to another person in a year. No conversations, no one calling your name, not even small talk with a stranger. You might think that sounds amazing. Peace and quiet, no drama, just you and your thoughts. But here's what actually happens to your brain when you try it. Around day 4, something shifts. You start noticing sounds more than usual. A creak in the floor, the wind outside. Things that would normally disappear into the background suddenly feel loud and strange. Your mind starts running faster than you can keep up with. Thoughts pile on top of thoughts. By week 2, some people start seeing things that aren't there. Hearing voices. Not because they're losing their minds, but because their brains are desperately filling a gap. Your brain is a social machine. It was built to track other people, to read faces, predict reactions, understand what someone means when they pause for a second too long. When there are no people to track, that machinery doesn't turn off. It just starts making people up. There's a man named Christopher Knight who actually lived this. In 1986, he drove into the woods of Maine and disappeared. No phone, no people, no conversations. He survived alone for 27 years, stealing supplies from nearby cabins. When he was finally found in 2013, journalists asked him what it was like. He said something strange. He said that over time it became harder to think about anything that wasn't immediately in front of him. Food, cold, finding shelter. The parts of his mind that used to wonder about the future, or replay the past, or just drift, they got quieter and quieter until they were almost gone. That's the part that surprises people. You think silence would give you space to think more clearly, but thinking, real thinking, depends on language. And language, it turns out, is not something you do alone. When you talk to people, you're not just exchanging information. You're maintaining the tool you use to think with. Your inner voice, that running commentary in your head right now, it's a conversation you're having with an imaginary person. It needs other people to stay sharp. Take the people away long enough, and the inner voice goes quiet too. Solo sailors have reported this on long ocean crossings. Antarctic researchers who spend months in near total isolation describe a flattening, not depression exactly, but a kind of dimming. Less color, less texture. The world still exists, but something is missing from the way they experience it. One sailor in the 1800s, the first person to ever sail around the world alone, spent weeks at sea with no one to talk to. During a particularly bad storm, he looked up and saw another man at the wheel, standing there, steering the ship. He talked to this figure for hours. His brain had simply created a companion because it couldn't function without one. This is what isolation does. It doesn't just make you lonely. It starts to undo the things that make you feel like a person. Your sense of who you are, your identity, doesn't come from inside you the way we like to think it does. It comes from other people, from the way they react to you, the way someone laughs at something you said, the way a stranger nods when you hold the door. You don't know who you are in a room by yourself. You only know who you are when someone else is in the room too. So after a year of silence, you come back different. Some people come back calmer, more focused, grateful for small things, but they all say the same thing. The silence wasn't peaceful. It was loud in a way that's hard to describe, like static, like a signal searching for something to lock onto. Imagine a year without another human voice. You thought you'd finally get some quiet, but the noise that was waiting for you in there, that was the sound of your own brain looking for someone to talk to.